Waleed is, of course, on the rooftop in Washington D.C. for us all through the evening tonight. Waleed, obviously, this outcome and the speed of it is not what was expected, is it?
No, that's right. It's been quite an extraordinary day here, actually, in Washington. Whenever I've spoken to people, there was just nerves. I think that would be the main characteristic, the way people spoke about it. They were very nervous about this. So I should flag, I'm in Washington, D.C. This is an area where about 90% of people vote Democrat, and so, you know, by all accounts, they're going to be very, very disappointed. And you're right, this didn't unfold the way that people expected. Not so much a Trump victory. I think that was always on the cards, that could happen. Everyone said it was neck and neck, but it turns out, at least at the Electoral College, it doesn't look like it's going to be neck and neck. There are 7 swing states in play, and as it stands, Donald Trump looks like he's going to run the table. He'll do the lot. The Sun Belt states in the South, I think, were kind of expecting he might win, and he was probably favoured to do that. But it's the industrial North. It's Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, some of those states that we went to in our coverage over the past week or so that currently he's leading in those states, not over yet. But that's pretty decisive, actually. That tells you something about the nature of the victory.
Hey, Waleed, a short time ago we saw one of Kamala Harris's handlers come out to the crowd, all of her supporters who'd been waiting patiently on the lawn, and say to them, time to go home. The Vice President will not be making any kind of speech tonight. Is there a bit of a sense of deja vu from 2016 happening here tonight?
Yeah, what you just described reminds me so much of 2016. So I was in the United States covering the 2016 election. We couldn't get access to Donald Trump's headquarters. We could get access to Hillary Clinton's. We were there. She'd booked the convention centre with the glass roof. It was a party atmosphere, and then it was all of a sudden party's over, and she just didn't come out. And so that feeling will be very similar. But there is one crucial difference, and that is that Hillary Clinton, I think, went into 2016 and her supporters feeling that this was a done deal, Donald Trump will be over by the end of this and normal life can resume. That wasn't the feeling going into this. There was definitely a lot of confidence in the Harris camp. People that I spoke to were predicting that she would win and win well, but there was always nervousness. There was always the possibility Donald Trump would win. And so I don't think there's the same shock, but there's certainly going to be a lot of disappointment.
Waleed, as I mentioned right at the top, Trump may come out and speak quite soon in Florida. He's got a big crowd there. There's 2 parties, in fact, a watch party and then a Mar-a-Lago party where some of his closest supporters are. Big cheers went up a little while ago when Fox called it for Trump. Just in terms of the practicalities of this, how likely is it that he comes out and claims victory, soon, within the next few hours?
Well, I would have thought fairly likely. We're going to have Steve Clemons with us very soon, actually. Maybe he'll have a different view. He's on the rooftop with me. You'll be very pleased to know. But the result seems reasonably decisive. So I suppose the question would just be whether or... And Donald Trump, by the way, is never shy of claiming victory. He's claimed victory when he's lost. So, I think there's a very good chance that he might speak. If not in the next 10 minutes, then maybe in the next hour or two. But, we'll see.
All right, we'll speak to you again very soon. And, of course, we'll bring you Trump as soon as he appears.